like 21 says a new SUV costs that much money. The value of the SUV is modeled by, so there's like a depreciation happening here, and it's giving you the model. So it's giving you V of t equals 32,000 times 3/4 t, right? It says use a graphing utility to graph that. So you're just going to plug that into the graphing utility for that one. Find the value of the SUV after 2 years means that t is 2. So I just take the 2 and I plug it in. So without a calculator, this would be 9/16, and I can multiply that out. With a calculator, you let the calculator do the work for you. C says, according to the model, when does the SUV depreciate the most rapidly? Is this realistic? So how, like, when's the fastest drop is what it means. So, like, you're going to see that there's a, you know, like it falls and it goes like this for a long time. That's not a big deal. But from here to here where it drops, that's where it is. And it happens in the beginning, which if you've ever, like, talked about, like, used cars or anything, it's like everything else. You buy something, it immediately loses its value, right? The year 10 to 11, not that big of a deal. So that's kind of like an application of exponential. So the according to the model, when does it depreciate the most rapidly is in the beginning. And does it make sense? Yeah, it's realistic. Like a used car, the moment you drive it off the lot, it's all of a sudden now used, right? So it depreciates the fastest in the beginning. And then the radioactive decay is, again, they give you like a model. So that all those words really don't help you because the model is already there. It says that Q, which is the mass in grams of this plutonium, the 24 Pu, that has no bearing on my equation. It says the half-life is 14 years. That's how long it should go from initial to half its initial value. But really what you need to get from that is that T represents the years, and then that equation is given to you. So A says determine the initial value when T equals 0. That's by plugging 0 into T. And I'd get 1/2 to the T, or to the 0, which is 1 times 50. That's 50. And then it says determine the quantity present after 10 years. So T is, again, 10. You plug in the 10. On that one, your calculator would do the work for you. And then C says use the graphing utility to graph the function over the interval from T to 0 to T to 50. So you're just looking for where your T, which is your X, is 0 to 50. That's all. You just want to adjust that window. All of that was plugging numbers in to the equation that they're going to give you. So you're not going to have to like generate your own equation. It's just the application of it.
And for C would just be a specific portion of the...
C, right. C just says graph the function over that interval. So you could take your window and restrict your X from 0 to 50. Yeah. Other questions from the review? Going once? Going twice?